Got a question, YouTube. Now, I'm going to just tell you right now, excuse the background noise, but we're trying to make this happen. We got a hurricane coming, potentially. Will it affect us? Will it not? Nobody knows. But I purchased this little stove for that very reason. It's a butane stove. And I purchased this pot for Hurricane Ida when we evacuated. So the stove might be $30, the pot might be $30. These little butane cans are what it uses. They work real good. For Hurricane Ida a few years ago, I was able to make gumbo. So if you look right here, I'm gonna show you how to put it in. You lift this tab up and you sit it down and you let the tab lock in place and you shut it. And it makes big flame real fast. So I'm gonna pull that back, I'm gonna lock it like that. Then I'm gonna turn the trigger and it's on. And we on high. You can't see it because it's gas, but we're about to roll. So I'm gonna sit the pot on it. I'm gonna add 16.9 fluid ounces of water to the pot and I'm gonna put the lid on it. Put the lid on it like that. Take that bottle, throw that in the trash can. Now this is my granite mortar pestle right here. So what I'm gonna do, I keep my garlic frozen in the freezer and I just put it in the mortar pestle like that. You make quick work of it, right? And actually while I was waiting for this video for my camera personnel, take that little stem off, compost that, put a little Thai chili in it. Oh yeah. So you know we bringing that fire, you heard me? That's how we do it in New Orleans. So the question was, YouTube, how do you cook if you don't evacuate for a storm, but you lose power? Well, I'm giving you a free bit of advice. Get you one of these little stoves. You don't have to go crazy spending all that money on it, but get you one. It'll save you. You'll be able to feed your family and your neighbors. Now I'm gonna take my onion bulb and I'm gonna just smash the bulb just for a second. That's all I wanna do, just smash the bulb in. All right, and the best thing about cooking like this, it don't have to be pretty. We're gonna eat it. Well, I'm gonna eat it. Throw that in there, scoop out your mortar pestle. All right, put your pestle in the mortar, close that up. Now that water is gonna be boiling in no time. So let me talk about the product that we're gonna consume. So I was over at the 88 Market. I did a video on it yesterday. And we're gonna try the instant bean thread clear soup. I've never had this before. So I don't know if this is like vermicelli, or as you Italians say, vermicelli. But we're gonna definitely try it. And I'm gonna finish it with cilantro. So that's what's in the bowl. So I'm sure this is some type of oil, and this is a seasoning packet, AKA sodium, for all your high blood pressure people. Yep. Don't mind the dogs. If you ever saw the theme of the YouTube channel, that's kind of the pause part of it, the dogs. We got two of them. Naya. Woo. All right, we got Naya right there, and Coco will pop out in a minute. But, you know, that's where the pause come in and play. Water is starting to steam, as you can see. So it won't take long for this burner. I would tell you how many British thermal units are coming out of it, but I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Because you know why? You have Google just like me. And if I tell you everything, you're going to get mad at me one day because you're going to think I'm an expert, and I'm not an expert. But this brand of this stove, this butane stove, is a Sterno brand. So just keep that in mind. It's a Sterno brand. And you know what? I'm not going to wait for that water to boil, even though that is a nice simmer. And just to keep in mind, when you're using little stoves like this, the reason I have the lid is because you maximize your heat by trapping it in. Now, I'm gonna discard this trash in my pocket because we're all about saving the earth. We don't litter unless we have to. So I'm gonna squeeze this packet out. That's the oil. I don't know what kind of oil it is. And for the seasoning packet, I'm gonna just put the whole thing. I don't recommend that with a lot of these sodium packets because this stuff is pure high blood pressure. Granulated high blood pressure, you heard me? And we don't need that. We got enough of that. Now a little tip you could just poke a hole in your pepper if you don't want all of that to come out of your hot chilies. All right, but look at we rolling. And look, I'm gonna call that ready. I'm gonna cut that off. So to turn the heat off, bam, it's off. And I'm gonna take my cilantro. And how my boy Emerald said it, you remember Emerald, huh? Bam! You heard me? Something like that, you know what I mean? And now we're just gonna whip it in. All right? And we're gonna call that ready. We're gonna call that ready. But this is a way you can cook during a storm and take care of yourself and your family and not need to panic. This little stove is portable. You could put it in your suitcase. You could put it in a backpack. You could take it anywhere. And you're gonna see it in more of my videos to come because I plan on doing a few catch, cook, clean videos, catch, clean, cook, triple C. Now watch this. You gotta watch this hot water. I don't want to put my noodles in first because I want to soften up my seasoning, mix it up real good. Look at that, boy. C'est bon. I got to start talking with my French accent. Cool. Cool. So now we're just going to go in for a little taste test. We're going to go in for a little taste test. I'm going to let you get ooh, look at that. Clear noodles.